All right, welcome to the Explainer. Every single year, we get promised this amazing futuristic world of tech. But what's the future actually going to look like in 2025? Well, today we're going to cut through all that hype and dig into the most innovative, kind of surprising, and honestly game-changing tech that you're going to want to know about.
Yeah, we've all heard the promises, right? Flying cars, jetpacks. But the real future of tech? It's turning out to be, well, both a lot more practical and somehow even wilder than we thought. So what's the stuff we're actually going to be using?
Okay, so forget the flying cars, at least for now. The answer is stuff like robots that don't just vacuum your floor, they actually tidy your room. And screens that can, well, that can literally erupt like a volcano. This is the real tech coming in 2025. It's way more automated, it's way more integrated into our lives, and you know what? It's starting to change, well, everything. So first up, let's talk about our homes. For a long time, smart home stuff was kind of simple. Turning on a light, maybe playing a song. But now it's evolving to take on the really annoying, mundane chores we all hate. We're talking about it becoming a real domestic assistant that actually does the work for you.
Okay, so get this. Imagine a robot that doesn't just clean, it actually tidies. I'm talking about a little guy that could bring you a glass of water or maybe carry an air purifier into another room for you or even just hold your tablet. That's the whole idea behind the SwitchBot K10 Plus Pro, and it's a perfect glimpse of where home robotics is going. It's all about total automation.
And of course, the competition is fierce, and they're all tackling this from different angles. You've got Roborock's new S-Series Z70, which has a literal robotic arm to move clutter out of the way before it vacuums. And its suction power, 22,000 pascals. That is totally industry-leading. Then there's Dreamatech's X50 Ultra. It's got this cool LiDAR system. Think of it like a laser radar that actually ducks down to see under your low furniture. And Eufy's E20? It does something really clever. It transforms into a handheld vac for quick spot cleaning. See the pattern? The goal isn't just cleaning anymore. It's cleaning with some serious intelligence.
You know, this automation is even getting into gardening. If you've got a green thumb or want one, there are two ways to go. On the ambitious side, there's the plant farm. It's a $500 high-tech farm that uses something called fogoponics, basically feeding plants with a nutrient mist to grow 15 of them from seed. Pretty wild. But what if you're like me and you just want to keep that one house plant from dying? Well, for $140, the Leafy Pod basically gives your plant a voice. It tells you exactly when it's thirsty or needs more sun.
All right, so we've automated our physical world. What about our digital one? I mean, think about it. For decades, screens have gotten bigger, they've gotten brighter, but they've always been, flat. Well, that is about to change in a really, really big way.
Just listen to this. Samsung showed off a display that physically stretches and rises up to create these crazy 3D effects. So in one demo, you're watching an underwater scene, and a shark appears to literally leap out of the screen towards you. In another, a volcano erupts, like the screen itself bubbles up. Are there practical uses yet? Maybe not. But wow, the potential for truly immersive entertainment, it's just undeniable. Okay, for something a bit more down-to-earth, check out Lenovo's new ThinkBook Plus Gen 6. You know that feeling when you're working on your laptop and you're just desperate for a little more screen space? Well, with this thing, you push a button and boom, the screen just expands. It goes from 14 inches to almost 17. For anyone who codes, designs, or just has way too many windows open, that is an absolute game changer. But, and there's always a but with cool new tech, what's the price tag? The starting cost for that laptop is $3,500. Oof. And that's kind of the running theme we're seeing here. The future is incredible, but man, it is not cheap. So that whole idea of tech just blending into our lives, that brings us right to wearables. And the big trend right now is stuffing powerful AI into stuff we already wear, like our glasses, and turning them into personal assistants that are just there whenever you need them. And some of the designs are, let's just say unconventional. Get this. It's a small puck that you literally stick to your temple with medical tape. Yeah, meet Omi. It is definitely a bold look, but believe me, the idea behind it is even bolder. So what does this thing do?
Well, Omi wants to be your personal on-call advisor. It's built to listen in on your conversations, understand the context, and give you real-time feedback. So imagine you're in a meeting. It could be giving you advice, or maybe it's translating a foreign language for you as you hear it. It's a really fascinating, even if it looks super weird, peek into a future where we all have these personal AI companions.
Of course, not everything looks that strange. The smart glasses market is really heating up, and everyone's trying a different approach. You've got glasses from a brand called Holiday that are cramming in features like real-time translation for under $500, trying to undercut pricier options like the Even G1. And then you have something totally different, like Chamalo, which focuses on doing just one thing, but doing it perfectly, changing from sunglasses to clear lenses with the push of a button. Okay, so it's not all about work and chores, right? Tech is also completely reinventing how we play. It's making our favorite hobbies easier to get into and way more immersive than they've ever been before. Have you ever wanted to play the guitar but just got totally intimidated by all the finger positions and stuff? Well, check this out. The LibreLive C1 is a stringless guitar. How does it work? Simple. You press a button on the neck for whatever chord you want, you strum this little paddle on the body, and boom, you are making music. It's that easy. Now, you're not going to be shredding like a rock god, but what a cool way to get rid of that huge learning curve. And for all you gamers out there, what if the best gaming console you have is already in your pocket? This Nakon controller just snaps onto your phone with magnets, and instantly your smartphone becomes this amazing little portable gaming rig. We're talking great Hall effect joysticks, nice clicky buttons, the works. And the best part? It folds up, fits right in your pocket, and starts at just $99. Okay, this might be one of the coolest things I've seen all year. It's a Dungeons & Dragons pinball machine. But it's not just a theme. It actually mixes classic pinball with modern role-playing game mechanics. So you actually pick a character class, you level them up as you play, you fight monsters and dragons, and you can even save your character's progress for the next time you play. It's just this perfect mix of old-school arcade fun and deep, new-school gameplay. But here's the thing. All this amazing tech, the robots, the crazy screens, the wearables, it all shares one big weakness, one Achilles heel. Every single one of them needs power. So what's new in the world of solving that endless problem of keeping our gadgets charged? Well, we're seeing two totally different philosophies here. On one side, you have the Swiit Hub. For over $300, it does something that feels like magic. It swaps your phone's dead battery for a fully charged one in just 2 seconds. Insane. On the complete other side of the spectrum, you have the Godex M5R. For just $49, it's a magnetic power bank that also happens to be a professional-grade LED light for photos and video. So you have instant speed at a high price or affordable multi-purpose smarts.
So let's zoom out. What's the big takeaway from all this? The trend for 2025 is pretty clear. Technology is getting way more automated, right? It's doing stuff for us in the background. It's getting more integrated, just weaving itself into our homes and our hobbies. And, yeah, as we've seen over and over, the coolest, most cutting-edge stuff, it's almost always more expensive.
And that really leaves us with the big question for 2025. And for you, really. As all this tech gets smarter and does more and more for us, where do you draw the line? What's a real, genuine game changer that's actually going to make your life better, and what's just a really pricey gimmick? That's the line we're all going to have to figure out. Thanks for joining me.